Hey, my wrestling fans, once again, it's the Horror Miser Monty G. Yes, it's time to do my results video to see how well I did. I didn't do with last night's Elimination Chamber pay-per-view event. No, overall, I thought the show was pretty good. We had some good matches, particularly we had the Elimination Chamber that started the match, and we had Elimination Chamber that ended the match, and both matches were pretty good. There was some questionable booking decisions on a couple of the matches, but overall, it was a pretty good card and some good storylines to continue on as the road to WrestleMania continues. Now, let's see how well I did or didn't do last night on Elimination Chamber. Now, for the Cruiserweight Championship, Buddy Murphy went on ahead and defeated Akira Tozawa. I might have messed that name up. Once again, it was a goody put matchup. We saw some excellent spots by the Cruiserweights once again. It seemed like Akira was going to defeat him, but Murphy was able to get Murphy's Law on him, and he retained the title. And I started the night pretty good, 1-0. For the first ever inaugural Women's Tag Team Championship match, it started off kind of a bit slow. You can tell some of the women were not used to performing in that type of environment. But once everyone once all the pods were open, everything started to do a little bit better. There was some excellent spots. There was an excellent spots where we saw, I think it was the Riot Squad. Both of them leaping off from one of the pods onto the, I think it was Tamina and Nia Jax. Yeah, Tamina and Nia Jax. They both waved. They both did some nice spots there. There was a nice almost pin with I think, yeah, it was Sonya Deville. She did a nice spot on Jax where she had her like halfway up in the air and then a nice flat down on Banks. And it was a nice spot, and she was able to kick out of it. But in the long run, the Boston Hug Connection, Banks and Bailey, won the inaugural Tag Team Championship. It was a very exciting moment, and you can tell that the women were really pleased with it. And, of course, the crowd was shouting, "You deserve it, you deserve it." They were kind of speechless. They didn't know what to say because it was such an incredible moment for them. And obviously, more than likely, they'll defend those titles at WrestleMania. For the SmackDown Tag Team Championships, the Usos, in a very surprising move, defeated The Miz and Shane McMahon to win the Tag Team Championships. And pretty good matchup. And once again, Shane McMahon does what Shane McMahon does in these pay-per-views. He does incredible spots that he does. One spot, he literally leaped off from the top rope into one of the, I think it was the Spanish announcer's table. Causing, I forgot, it was either Jimmy or Jay Uso. I don't know which one it was because they both look alike. There was a nice spot up there. It looks like they were going to retain the titles after the Miz hit one of the Usos with the Skull Crusher finale, but it took him some time for him to pin him. That by the time he pinned him, he rolled him over and got him, got a crucifix pin on him, and the Usos win the championships. And of course, later on in the backstage, the Miz goes off and goes crazy, and Shane tells him to chill out and we'll settle this on Tuesday. So obviously we're looking forward to see what the Miz and Shane will do on Tuesday on SmackDown Live. For the IC Championship match, in what was a bit of a, I call, bad booking, Finn Balor defeated Bobby Lashley along with Leo Rush. Now keep in mind that I understand giving Finn Balor the title helps him, and I don't have a problem with that. Is how he won the match. It would have been better to give Finn Balor some credibility in winning this match by actually pinning the champion, not a cruiserweight. And I just don't understand why they did that. It's kind of a bad booking. It kind of makes Finn Balor's victory kind of weak. I'm pretty sure they'll probably have some type of rematch at Fastlane. It wouldn't surprise me if that would happen. But if you're going to have Finn Balor win the championship, at least let him pin the reigning champion. It makes his victory more stronger. But anyway, Finn Balor wins the match, and he's the new IC champ. For the Raw Women's Tag Team for the Raw's Women's Championship, we have defending champion Ronda Rousey goes up against Ruby Riott. This match didn't. I knew this match was going to go anywhere. Riott spent most of the time outside the ring, looking kind of scared. She didn't know what she wanted to do, and eventually she submitted to Rousey's armbar. But it was the events after the match that took place was let everyone going crazy. Now, before that match started, Charlotte Flair came out to her ring. She made some type of announcement saying that Lynch responds to the fan, but all she has to do is just look in the mirror, sees herself, and that's all the admiration she needs. So she sits down and looks, waiting to see who's going to be her opponent at WrestleMania. Obviously, when the match is over and Rousey wins the matchup, they start joining each other, and all of a sudden, here's Becky Lynch coming down, looking like Beatrice Kiddo from Kill Bill. She takes one of her crutches and just really beats the shit out of Charlotte Flair. I mean, she just whacks her. But she's not done yet, neither. She takes also that same, and also beats the crap out of Rousey. She is eventually let out of handcuffs, and the whole audience is going crazy. It's a la something Steve Austin would have done in this particular same, if this was the Attitude Era. So obviously, once again, Becky Lynch proves how way over she is, and I'm pretty sure there's going to be repercussions on this one. And I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be surprised if we see a match at Fastlane between Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch. In a no disqualification match, we have Braun Strowman against Baron Corbin. Now, obviously, you would think that this would be some type of match where you actually see a bunch of steel chairs and tables and stuff like that. But no, not only do we get that, but we also get interference, not interference, but we also get Bobby Lashley and Drew McIntyre coming to this matchup. And it is really just destroy Braun Strowman. He tries to hold his own, and he does pretty well, but unfortunately he finally succumbs to the three guys beating him up. I think they nailed, all three of them picked him up and nailed him on the steel chair, and Baron Corbin wins the matchup. But this again, none of this makes sense as far as booking stand-wise is concerned. Now, I don't mind the spot that they did in order to win the matchup. That's not a problem because it was a nice spot. But come on, guys. What purpose do Drew McIntyre and Bobby Lashley have in attacking Baron Corbin? That story-wise doesn't make sense. I mean, obviously, if you want to get Drew McIntyre some time, then book him in the matchup in the pay-per-view. Just don't have him come out and do something that has nothing to do with this particular storyline between Corbin and Strowman. That's, like I said, just more bad booking. And for the SmackDown Championship, once again, Daniel Bryan retains the title, and it was an incredible Elimination Chamber match, especially for Kofi Kingston. I mean, it seemed like Kofi Kingston was about to win, and the whole audience would have tore it up. It would have been nice to see him win, but like I said before, I didn't expect him to win. I don't know if pushed right, because I've seen other people say it, and I believe also on Facebook that I'm a member of on Facebook. I think it's Pro Wrestling. I can't remember the name of the group, but some of the wrestling groups that I'm fans of on Facebook, a lot of people said if pushed right, Kofi Kingston could actually be an incredible champion, and maybe McMahon and the rest of the management guys maybe might feel upon this. Yeah, it would be nice to see Kofi go up against Bryan at WrestleMania. I think it'll be a great, entertaining matchup. Probably not a main event matchup because, like I said, but it would still be. I think if you were to book this matchup and then the women's title, then that's a good way to book that matchup. You don't have it as a main event, but that could be the next to the last match, and then you have the Women's Championship, because I believe that we're going to see a triple threat match between Ronda Rousey, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch for the Raw Women's title. That will be the main event, and then you're going to have this match come before it, and that keeps the fans coming. But give Kofi credit. Give Kofi Kingston credit. He really held his own up against them in this matchup, and the fans really cheered him on. You saw his two friends, Xavier Woods and Big E, came out there, and they really helped him out. And I believe we have a new star rising for Kofi Kingston. I hope he gets another chance to main event a pay-per-view. Now, obviously, I did kind of well. I went 4 for 3. Obviously, some of the matches that I didn't see going that way, that's the one I lost. Some matches I knew that were going to go that way, such as I kind of suspected that they were going to give Bailey and Banks the tag titles. First off, I feel as though that Ronda Rousey was going to win. There's no doubt about that one. I had a good feeling that Bryan was going to retain the title. He just won it. So those matches I knew for sure. Other matches didn't happen to go away, but I'll take a 4-3 score. So, my wrestling fans, how did your predictions go? Did you did well as I did, or did you do as bad as I did? And also, what do you think about the Elimination Chamber and what's set for, obviously, Fastlane? Leave your comments on your comment section below and tell me what you thought about the Elimination Chamber. Well, that's my video for today, guys. And if you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up because it does help the channel a lot. And once again, if this is your first time here, please hit that subscriber button and ring that notification bell. That way you can come and enjoy the horror experience with me, the Horror Miser Monty G. And as always, all my social media links will be down in the description box below as well. Once again, my name is Lamont Smith, better known as the Horror Miser Monty G. And always remember, horror and wrestling rules. Rock, take us home. We're out.
If you're some man!